I just saved a guy today from going to jail. Let me explain. I am a person who lives in an apartment with my husband. He goes to work during the day. All right. So apparently, a person who's like living below us in the apartment below, they have a seepage issue in their washrooms. All right. So they wanted to check if some of our pipeline is leaking so that it's like seeping into their apartment. Standard apartment issue. So there is this maintenance person who comes to our doorstep today, and then he asks me that he wants to check our washroom if there is any leakage. I told him that if he can come back later in the night or tomorrow morning before 9 a.m. For that he responded no, because the man below my apartment, he insisted on getting it checked right away. And I told him, like, very frankly, that no, I'm a woman who's like living alone right now. I'm not comfortable letting you in, so please come back later in the night or tomorrow morning. This is what I told him. Okay. Again, the maintenance guy did not value my statement. He called the man who raised the complaint and he told him exactly what I told him. And the man so graciously agreed that, all right, you can check back later. And he was like, okay, ma'am. The man agreed and he left. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay. Let's say I allowed this man to kind of like check our washrooms to see if there is any leakage. Things might have gone good, because we live in an ideal world. He must have checked some of the pipelines, and if he had found a seepage, fine, he would have fixed it and then he would have left. That is an ideal world. But we don't live in an ideal world, my darlings. So something bad might have happened to me. All right, not to the man. Nothing bad happens to a man ever. I would have been the victim here. But you know what people would have said? The society would have said, why did she let a man inside when she's alone? Why didn't she ask him to come back when her husband is also here? Why didn't she video record the whole thing? Why don't she have a camera, inside her home? I don't know, people might say. So I saved myself and that poor plumber who kind of came here, works for the maintenance, all the trouble, because God forbid a woman staying alone and she let a man inside in broad daylight kind of means that I was asking for it. It kind of means that I involuntarily consented to whatever ill intentions he might have. So I did a good thing. I spoke up and I didn't let it happen. Okay? So, yeah, I saved the whole world. I saved that specific plumber.